Okay, so in this next video, it's video part 3. I'm gonna try to finish up and stitch the mouth back to the head. Alright, so first I'm gonna delete my history, whole bunch of stuff. Edit, delete by type, history. Alright, then let me hide these. Name it mouth stitches, save, then hide. Okay, I think I'm gonna import in the front image reference. So from the front view, file, so camera, attribute editor, environment, create, and I'm gonna click on the folder. Where did I put it? Oh man. Damn it. Yeah. There you go. Alright, so make it bigger. Lift it up. Try to eyeball it best as I can. Something like that. Give or take. Yeah, around there. Anyway, doesn't have to be perfect. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna just put it over here. Then for side view, select camera, side view, select camera, attribute editor, create. Under the image plane attributes folder icon, side, open, scale it up. Yeah, something like that. Nothing exactly perfect, just to get the essence of it. Alright, I'm gonna select it. I'm gonna lower its color gain so it's not so bright. I'm gonna put it in a display layer. Name it. Set to reference. Ooh. Yeah, but way over there. Way over there. Grab that, attribute editor, lower the color gain, grab it again, put in a display layer, name it. Alright, good. Lock it, alright, good. Here we go. Alright, so, ooh, this one is upside. Alright, good. No. Top view. Alright. Alright, so there we go. Jeez, that was 4 minutes already. Next, I'm gonna simplify it. Meaning, I'm gonna delete faces that are not essential at the moment, right? Because I'm gonna show how to model the mouth so that it's more simplified and easier to deal with and model and manipulate. For now, I'm just touching it up because it's super U-shaped, and at the same time, I'm gonna touch up these areas. Right, just smash it, bring it down a bit, just controlling the curvature so that's less extreme. Zoom in, put on Control Shift, just carefully select, press R, scale it like that a bit. Maybe not so extreme. Maybe I'll just grab just a couple at a time. Just kind of yank it a bit, pull it up a bit, maybe rotate it a bit. Yank that a bit, maybe rotate that a bit. And normalize the faces like that. Still kind of slightly bended, like a curve slightly. Alright, so that's that. And this one too, maybe I'll just turn it a bit. Maybe I'll turn that a bit, so I got that like this and like that. Turn like that a bit. Boom, 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 boom. Again, all I'm doing is just looking at the spacing. From here to here to here to here. Bring that in. Bring that down a bit. Bring that down a bit. Bring that down a bit. Just the contour. Down a bit. Bring it down a bit. Bring that in a bit. Just making it so it's not perfectly straight, even though I straightened it. Okay, good. Bring that down a bit. Bring that up. Bring that in. Bring it down. Bring that down. Okay. Alright. Let's make it clean and manageable. Alright, so this has to connect to that. Right? So he does not have a nose, he just has a like a upper lip. I guess it adds to the creepiness. Maybe I need to grab it, bring it over a bit, make it smaller. Just to bring it up over that much. Alright. So it goes down and connects with the lip. So this guy is kind of jutting forward. So maybe I could just grab it, push it in a bit. Grab that. So I pushed it in. Maybe I can just rotate it a bit like that. All I did was just rotate it up. And when I rotated it up, it kind of made the curve from here to more up like that. So that can meet up vertically more. Yeah, see that. Yeah, there you go. Straighten it up. So we can go up and connect. As for this, move it up like that. This part is a little off. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't know what's happening here. Alright, so I'm just studying the facial planes. It looks like I need to grab this, this, and this. Yeah, there you go. Pull it back a bit. That'll help me to understand that. And then grab this and here, double click, pull it back. Grab this one. Bring it back a bit. It's trying to see the planes. Planes. I want to see this plane, which is that one. To understand where it is, pull it up. Looks like it's tilting this way. Maybe I'll just turn it like that. Oh, it did not like that. I just straighten it up more because it was inverted. Okay, let me just touch it back again. You know what? I'm just gonna grab this, and this. I'm gonna flatten it. Let me just try flatten. I just want to understand what is happening. The facial planes. And over here as well. I'm gonna just flatten it. That way I have a baseline. See? Over here as well. Flatten it. Or maybe not. Maybe, yeah, okay, I'll leave it alone. Alright, I undid that. Right. Okay. And now I'm back to here. Pushed it back down. Yeah. So it should only be up to here. Before I made any major changes. Before I went in here and messed with this. Trying to understand what's happening. So this here, before, all this crookedness. Oh, there we go. Now I understand. Shading. Alright, so it's caving in. This must be his this surface must be his lower lip, you could say. Yeah, this is his lower lip. Alright, that's his lower lip. So if that's the case, then the widest point of his lower lip is going to be pushed more here like this. Because his lower lip is attached to his jaw, and his jaw goes like this. Like a U shape from underneath, looking here. Give it a grid. So I'm gonna tuck his lower lip back out. After I tuck it back out, I wanna just smash it flat. So I have a flat plane that I understand. Okay. Then I'm gonna grab that. Alright, maybe I'm gonna flatten that a bit too. Alright, so I have a bit of conformality. Okay, so even this here, this edge, I'm gonna bring it out. Before, after. And here's the after. Before, after. Okay, good. Alright, so I understand what I'm looking at for the most part. This here, so its surface is kind of off. Alright, see? So I'm thinking I'm gonna grab this vertex. This vertex should slide back some more. Right here, before, after, slide it back. This one, looking from underneath, should also slide push back some more, because if this is his mouth and this underneath his jawbone, so it should be pushing back. This is his jawbone like this, like that. So it should be pushing in, like I'm doing right now. So there's before, after, pushing it in. Right, so this is underneath. So I need to grab that, make sure that it pushes. Right. I need to grab that. It's going out, which it shouldn't be. Pushed in. Good. And this guy here, he should also push in. Push in, and his underside should push in. And this side right here, which is him, I should push it like that, and I'm gonna grab that. Just give the lip fatness the same. Okay, so we'll just align this. Boom, 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 boom. Grab that. Boom. Boom. Grab that. Boom. Boom. I'm just aligning it better. Boom. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe I'm just gonna lift it down again. Maybe I'm just gonna push this back a bit, push that back a bit, just equalize it, spacing. I kind of don't like this. This part should be kind of tucking in a little bit, keeping the same plane curvature like that. Yeah. Alright, good. So all that work just to do that. Alright. So that's managed out. And this part looks clean. I could probably attach that if I want. But I want to manage this first. Yeah, maybe I need to push that back a bit. Grab that, push that in a bit. Grab that, push that in. Grab that, maybe push that in a bit. I grab that, push up, almost leveled. Maybe push that back in. Just trying to align this. Right, so. Alright, okay. Now for the hard part. I'm just gonna make that nice and curvy. And I'll grab this and this. Grab that. Tuck that in a bit. Yeah. Maybe I'll have to grab the entire edge and tuck that this way so that spacing is nice and even. Instead of this, have it closer together. Since I did that, I need to grab these guys, just these guys, because this curvature is rather steep. Now it's more level. Put down a bit. Good. Alright, next. I'm just looking at his mouth curvature. His upper jawbone, not jaw, but they call it the upper maxilla. Tuck that in. Okay, maybe not. Yeah, I'll just select these guys. Just these. Tuck it in. There you go. There you go. Just keeping the facial curve. So before, super wide. After, imagining the curve trajectory of it curving like that. This is what I'm visualizing. Because before it was just too widened out this way, and I had to kind of overshoot. Well, this is kind of nice too if I go like this maybe, but this is a little bit safer. Alright, anyway, so in the drawing, alright, so his mouth, it's wide up to here, whereas I and his side end wall aligns with that. But if we do that, it might be too much. Maybe I'll just have it curl right around here just before to prevent too much stretching. Anyway, how the hell am I going to do this? All right. All right, so he has to turn. All right, so oops. Man, maybe what I'll do is I'll grab all of that, just this edge. I want to extrude edges. So I'm gonna experiment, and I'm gonna go shift right click, extrude edge. What the? Why is it? Okay, undo. Why the hell did it? Reset my tool setting, which is the hammer box. Oh, I think I know now. Alright, so I'm gonna grab these edges from here all the way to here. Shift right click, extrude edge option box. Reset everything. Close. So that's what that was. Shift right click, extrude edge. And I'm gonna experiment, press D as in David. Oh, actually I'm gonna press W to get out of that tool. It's still live. I'm gonna undo that, but it's still live. It's right here, the extrude edge. I'm gonna press D as in David, make the pivot point live. Then I'm gonna hold down V as in Victor, and from the dead center, the circle, right here, grab it, left click, and just snap it to there. Then maybe I have my pivot point active, so I'm gonna rotate my pivot point so it's like that, going this way, right? And not a perfect angle, but something like that. I'm just carefully rotating off of that, basically. Turn it like that. Good. Maybe I'll just rotate this outward. Maybe I'll rotate this like that. I don't know if this will work. Now I'll press E as in Edward. Now I'm gonna rotate so it fans out. All that trouble just to make it fan out. Maybe something like that. Maybe make it push in. Alright, so all I did was, since I set the rotation exactly the way I want with the angle of how it was set up, you could rewind the video and watch it. You can turn like that and it'll be more or less along the curvature of this smiling, bending smile, while also rotating off of this pivot point to get this angled here. Okay, press 3. Alright. I think I'm happy with that. Now I have to make sure, and I'm gonna grab this area because that tells me I have 4. I have multiple vertices in here. It's just hidden. So I'm gonna grab all of it. Make sure my symmetry is off. Shift right click, merge vertices to center. Now let's change to 2. So it merged that overlapping vertex. As soon as I do that, I'm gonna push and pull. I'm gonna do edge slide. Slide it. I'm gonna just balance it out like that. Alright. Next. Right. I'm gonna just grab these again. Just these. Probably just need one more and that's it. Hopefully. I got those edges. Shift right click. Extrude edge. Alright. See? I'm gonna undo. Because I don't need that. I'm gonna press W. Right? If you don't see it. Oh wait. I'm gonna turn off edge slide. But it's right here. See? But make sure to turn off edge slide. I'm gonna press D as in David, make my pivot point active, because I'm gonna manipulate the extrusion when it pushes out. That's why I turned on the pivot point. Hold on B as in Victor. From the center here, be careful of not touching these axial lines. Right, just here. Alright, hold on V as in Victor. Press and click the left mouse button, hold it down. I'm gonna snap it down there, and I moved it there. Now I'm looking all around, and I want it to be manipulated so that when it fans out at an angle like this. And I also want it to fan out like that, and like that. Basically the trajectory of this line. See that line? And its trajectory? See? And I'm going to even tilt it like this to make it as precise like that. So it kind of lines up this way. And when I look here, right here, see? I tuck it out like that. And tuck it out like that. All that work just to line it. But now I feel confident that it'll be okay. But maybe even here, how it pokes out this way. Right? Maybe I'll just do this, right? And maybe I'll do like some of that. Just doing all of that right here. Look underneath, right? Something like that. It should be allow for perfect control. Press W to get out of the tool. Because this is live. I'm gonna press E as in Edward. I'm gonna rotate fan out. And here's my extrusion to give me that that. Then I notice how it's kind of like this. I could experiment and do that. Turn it this way. Or not. Or maybe I'm gonna turn it like this. Maybe I'll push in like that. So it kind of does that little interesting mouth arc. Like that. See? I think that's working. I might need to come back in here and push this way. But that's for later. But right now I am more or less happy with that. I'm gonna maybe turn that in so I can manhandle that. See? Maybe I can turn like that. Alright, perfect. Almost perfect. Maybe I can go in and maybe grab this axis, turn that axis like this. Alright, see? I'm looking like that. Perfect. Not perfect, but what I'm envisioning is coming to happen. Boom, 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 boom. And then boom, 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 boom. Underneath, right? It's going boom, 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 boom. In. Perfect. Alright. Press 4. Vertex mode. I'm going to grab this area because I have multiple vertices overlapping. Shift right click, merge vertices to center. Change from 4 to 2. Perfect. Bam. Hopefully this will work. I need to grab this section because it's too close to here. And I grab that as well. Press D as in David, make it live. I'm gonna manipulate the pivot point so it swings like a door angle, right? Grab those edges. Press D as in David. Press V as in Victor. So I'm gonna move and snap it from the dead center, grabbing it and snap it right here. Then I'm gonna align it. Right now it's poking out like a perfect right angle, but I want it to carefully rotate like that. Right? And then I'm gonna rotate like this and like that, so it more or less aligns to like that. Maybe I'll tilt it up like that, tilt it up like that, something like that. Maybe I'll rotate like that. And I'm carefully controlling my axes. So just to get a fair understanding of how things are turning right now and what angle they are, and just to try to adjust for it. Right, so I'm kind of happy with that. So it's kind of more or less going this way, right? And when it's the part that's sticking out is going this way. It's not exact science, but just to get a roundabout idea. This is going, I'm assuming like that. It's pretty close. Press E as in Edward. Now, I did not extrude, I'm just manipulating this one little section. Turn. See, that's all I wanted. Press E, R, scale this guy down. Right. Press W. Maybe I'm gonna move a bit. I got all my angles down. That's why it's allowing me to do this fairly accurately and precisely the way I want it. Right, see? There you go. There's my mouth cup. Muzzle. Okay. I'm going to delete this edge. I'm going to delete that edge. I don't need that. And then now I can do save. I'm going to grab this and this, and I'm going to do extrude. I'm going to push it out. Right, I'm going to push it out. Yeah, extrude edge. And then I'm going to experiment. Maybe I can just use a default push like that. Push out like that. pulling on this, so I'm trying to align it to him. Right, and then I'm gonna push this way a bit. Right, and I'm looking how these planes are flowing. Right, see, I'm looking at these planes. Bum 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 bum. Seems like they're in the right, you know, tangent or spacing or angle. Okay, not bad. I think I'm happy with that. Press W. Now I'm gonna merge these two together. Only these two. Shift right click, merge to center. Make sure that nothing else was selected. Press 3. Okay, it's coming together. I'm looking around. This part looks kind of wonky. I'll grab that edge. Press D as in David. I'm gonna have to do some of my custom rotations. Turn like that. So I went from here to turn it this way. Turn it like that. I want him to have his smile push in a certain angle. That's why I'm just kind of rotating it. Right. I want to go push in this way. This way. That's why I'm angling the direction right now. Ooh, undo that. Turn it like that. Okay. Press W. Now I'm gonna say I have this set up exactly the way I want. Push. Maybe push. Maybe push. Alright. Ooh. Maybe I need to grab that. I'm just gonna tuck him back a bit. I just literally push them back a bit. And from here, maybe I'll push that back this way. I pushed this way. I also pushed this way like that. Maybe I'll just rotate a tad this way, before, after. Tuck it in like that. Alright. Now I'm gonna grab this and this. I'm just gonna shift right click, extrude edge. And I'm gonna pull out. And I'm gonna pull this way. I'm gonna pull this way. I'm gonna line it to him as best as I can. Push this way. This guy right here. I'm gonna pull out. I'm gonna pull that. I'm gonna pull on that. There we go. Right now it's jutting back out like this, which I kinda don't like. I'm gonna just grab this, merge it, just those, merge to center. Now I need to control it so that it pushes in. I also want to grab that. This is super stretched, so I'm gonna maybe I'm gonna use edge slide.